everyone, Dancentral here, and welcome to another video. I'm being really good, so hopefully I'm going to keep this going because I'm on a bit of a roll at the moment. So this is going to be a video, and again, I'm just liking the fact that I've got the time to just sit in front of the camera and just talk as well, and just be able to spare the time for it. So this is a video about a kind of subject that I've been requested to talk about by my good friend Interghost, which, if you haven't checked out his channel, I will put a link underneath. Great guy. He's just shouted me out as well in his last video, which was just proper awesome of him, so really appreciate that, mate. He does lots of videos. He does pickups. He does what he calls car booties, where he goes to car boots and picks up games and stuff, and then shows you what he's got, and he gets some proper good bargains as well. And he also does gameplay videos and other kind of collaboration and funny videos, and he did some collaboration videos for Perfect Day, which a load of us gamers on YouTube got involved with and sort of sung a line each, and he put it all together and edited it. And then the year after, we also did another one for what was it? It was the Band-Aid song that they released years ago. So yeah, great guy, really easy to talk to. Yeah, he's always inviting me to gaming meetups, and whenever I can make them, I try and get along. But they tend to be in different areas that are not that close to me. But yeah, great guy. Go and subscribe to his channel, like I said. Show him some support, and yeah, check out his videos. So basically, what Adam, aka Interghost, has asked me to do a video on, which I thought was a really good idea, and that's not something that I've done before, and probably is worth talking about, and hopefully my opinions will be of interest to you guys, is how I think the gaming community on YouTube has changed in the past sort of 3 to 4 years, something like that. He thought it'd be especially good for me to talk about it because I've been off YouTube for sort of long periods at a time in places, and then come back again, and he's just interested to hear my thoughts on how I feel that it's changed from when I left at a certain point to when I came back. I mean, there was one time where I was off for sort of 6 months before I came back, and other times I've been off for like 2-3 months and then came back, and he's just interested to see, how long. I know, interested to see if I saw there was any difference from when I left to when I came back. Well, basically, I've had my channel for quite a number of years now, about 6 years, something like that. I think I first made it in about 2005, 2006, off the top of my head without looking at my channel. And it originally started off, and I think I've mentioned this in little bits before in videos a while ago, but it started off as a music channel, and it was solely music. And I was just doing piano video after piano video after piano video, and the piano I had at the time was rubbish. It sounded awful. It was like a honky-tonk thing. It just sounded atrocious. But at the time, it was the only thing I had, and it was the only way of getting my kind of skill and performances out there. They did do really well, but yeah, the piano wasn't great, and I've since been able to get a new kind of state-of-the-art one now, which I'm really, really, really impressed with, and I just love it to bits. And now a lot of my videos nowadays sound a lot better. But back then, that's all I had, and I did get some amazing comments and stuff, but yeah, the piano wasn't great. And I've since changed that. Oh, if you keep hearing a whirring sound in the background, it's the fan on my Mac. It keeps acting up and whirring, and it picks it up on the video in the background as well, so it is really frustrating. If I restart it and start it back up again, it stops. Hence, when I started this video, it was quiet, but then as I go through the video, it starts to pick up again. It starts to whir away. So not a lot I can really do about it because I use the laptop a lot, and it doesn't overheat, but it does get warm. So apologies if you hear that and it's annoying you, because it annoys me just as much. But hopefully you can still hear me. So yeah, did that, and then after a good number of years, I started seeing people putting up gaming videos and stuff like that, and they were really into their gaming and enjoying what they were doing, and because obviously I've had a passion for gaming since I was very young, since I was about 6, 7. I thought, yeah, do you know what, I could do that. Why can't I do that? So I kind of got some ideas together, and my first sort of gaming videos that went up were really poor, um, and which isn't so bad because it shows how far I've come since that. But I didn't have any proper software. I didn't have great equipment. I was using an old Windows laptop with a really dodgy webcam that was external that you had to plug in, and it wasn't very good connection, and that was really rubbish. And I had a really old, bulky TV, and my first ever playthrough was like Bubsy on the Mega Drive, and this footage was just shocking. Still just about watchable, but really, really bad. But you know, I've come on leaps and bounds since then, and now my footage, unless it's current gen, is pretty good. So I did all that and stuff, and then I noticed that people were warming to the videos, and they were liking what they were seeing, and they were posting comments on them, and it was really nice for me to kind of put in all that effort, and people were still enjoying them, which was just absolutely fantastic. So I kept on going with them, and I built up a nice following. And I think that I got into the gaming stuff on YouTube at just the right time, because that was when it kind of boomed, if you like, and everyone was kind of doing videos, everyone was watching each other's videos and commenting, everyone was buzzing, and it was quite new to a lot of us. I think I must have got into it around the same time as a lot of other people as well, that I started chatting to and stuff, and then it just became this massive thing. And it was just so surreal that I was chatting to people that I'd only ever seen behind a camera, but now I was talking to them like they were actual proper mates that I knew in person, and it was just crazy, but in a good way. So that was all happening, and then suddenly this like gaming event happened in Spalding in Lincolnshire by my good friend Martin Murphy, who owns a shop over there called Game Link. He organised an event one year, and loads of us went, and it was, I tell you, it was the most immense thing I've ever experienced in my entire life, and it'll always stick in my, stick with me for the rest of my life. At how just crazy and amazing it was. So many people went that I'd only ever spoken to on YouTube and behind the camera and seen behind the camera, and now they're standing right in front of me in the flesh, and it's like, wow, blimey, you're a real person. It was just, oh, yeah. There's not really many words to describe how surreal it is. You don't really know until you experience it yourself. Because I remember being in the shop with my camera, and I met Adam, aka Interghost, who's asked me to do this video, and that was crazy in a good way. And then loads of other people started walking in that I'd only seen on their videos on YouTube, like Gemma, aka Jebs24, amazing girl and just a fantastic mate of mine. And then XR2708, the legendary Marcus, attended as well. His mate Junior D attended. And there was certain Jurassic Junkie was there, and Steve Benway came along. Just legends on YouTube. And it was just, yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. It was just one of those moments that I will never forget as long as I live. And everything was booming, and it was all exciting, and we were doing videos. Everyone was like had their cameras out, and they were like panning round and videoing each other, and videoing footage of the games, and everyone was like proper buzzing, and people bought loads of games as well. Me and Adam at Interghost actually did a shared collaboration video at the shop showing our pickups in like a joint pickups video, and that was so much fun. And we were chatting on the video next to each other, and oh, it was just, yeah, it was so exciting, and I just absolutely loved it. I loved it. And, you know, we went away and we were doing all our videos after that, and we continued chatting and stuff. And, yeah, it kind of hit a point, like a pivot, where it kind of went from being, like, really, really buzzing. Everyone was, like, constantly doing their own videos and stuff, and everyone was, like, commenting on them, and everyone was, like, couldn't go through one day without checking other people's videos and, like, recording at least one video themselves. To kind of, like, it hit, like, almost like a, not a standstill, but it hit, like, a plateau. Now, I'm in the fitness industry, so I kind of talk about it in terms of, like, when you start working out, you start to see a lot of gains, and then it starts to plateau, and you have to kind of break that and keep it going kind of thing. And it kind of relates to gaming as well, and with this situation that I'm talking about, everyone was, like, really buzzing, and then people started to just get a bit stagnant and just get a little bit, like, kind of, not really restless, but we're just, like, still doing stuff, but not putting in as much effort or as much, like, communication as there were before. Which was quite sad, but it wasn't too bad. And the year after the massive event, my good friend Martin organised another one, and less people went, Some of the people from the year before went, but not everyone did, and there was less people there than the year before. People were still recording, but not as much. I did quite a bit because I was still into it, but a lot of people were just more kind of interested in watching other people on the games as opposed to actually videoing them. So yeah, it was a great event as always. But in terms of the people, there weren't really that many like there were the year before. And then from there, it just I don't want to say it started to slowly go downhill because that's not really true. But it just kind of stayed like this, and it's kind of stayed on this level, but it's kind of slowed a bit more. So it's kind of the pace has kind of slowed down, but it's not. I don't think it's gone downhill to a massive extent. It's just slowed, kind of thing. And yeah, that's really sad. And I can't say too much because I was off YouTube for a long time at a few points as well. So I can't say, oh, it's not fair. Oh, people stop making videos. It's not like it used to be. Because I did the same. But yeah, I've come back. I'm trying to put more videos up as much as I can, but I think it doesn't help with all the commitments you get outside, which are obviously really important. And obviously you start to grow up and things start to become more important in your life. You get things happening like whether it's relationships or work commitments get more busy, stuff that happens more with family. Whatever it happens to be, things just become more hectic as you grow older, I think. And I don't know. I'm not going to say you grow out of it because there are a lot of gamers on YouTube that are, in their 30s, 40s, even 50s, they're still doing it. So I don't think you grow out of it. I think the buzz just kind of dips slightly. Yeah, so in terms of the community itself, I think it has changed massively, and I know Adam will agree with this, Interghost. It has changed a lot. I think I came on YouTube at just the right time when it was just kicking off, and I enjoyed kind of the main part of it as it was. And although I'm still around now, it isn't as massive as it was, which is a shame. People are just becoming really busy and stuff, and yeah, still want to do some stuff, still want to collaborate with people, but it's like I don't know, the interest is still there, but it's not massive like it used to be. And yeah, it is a shame, definitely. But it's just the way it is. I mean, one of my good friends, Ty's Wayne, he's no longer on YouTube or uploading videos. He's pretty much gone. Which was really sad. And my good friend Wendy, who used to be Pop Tart Love 2010, and now she's Time to Chill 73. But again, even under her new channel, she's not doing videos whatsoever. I don't think she will ever again. She's just using that to watch other people's videos and then comment. So she's not been able to do anything anymore. Ty's Wayne isn't doing anything anymore. Yeah, it is sad, very sad. But it does go to show that if you do put in the effort, the interest is still there. Interghost's channel is still doing really, really well. X-File 2708 has just come back. The Jeb24 Gemma, hopefully she'll upload a few more videos soon because it's been a year since she did one. I think there's potential there for it to not necessarily get back to what it was, because I don't think that will happen again, but to kind of step up from what it is now. But it is sad. It's very, very sad. I think there's potential for it to keep going, but just maybe not get as good as it was, which, I hate to say that. But yeah, hopefully we can change that. And with a lot of work and effort and commenting on each other's videos and collaborations, there's no reason why we can't do it. So here's to another X amount of years on YouTube, in the gaming community, and hopefully we can keep it going, and hopefully we can see more going on in terms of videos and commenting. Alright, thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in another video very soon. Anything you want to see from me specifically, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you very soon.